Atlantic Canada is booming with tourists, and many are coming in on cruise ships. Business is booming at the ports in Atlantic Canada. In Halifax alone, nearly 190 cruise ships are scheduled to dock this season, bringing in more than 300,000 tourists. And again, that's one port. So that's what's happening in Halifax. To explain this surge in tourism to the East Coast, I'm joined this morning by Dennis Campbell. He's the president and CEO of Ambassadeurs Grey Line. Good morning, and congratulations, I guess.
Well, thanks very much. Good morning.
Why is Atlantic Canada seeing such a rise in cruise ship tourism right now, and who's on board?
You know, great question. There's a whole lot of factors. I think one of the big things is during the pandemic, the provincial and federal governments took the time when we didn't have tourists to really invest in some great infrastructure and some of our key assets, like Piggy's Cove, George's Island, various parks around Atlantic Canada. And that combined with the fact that the exchange rate is great, the product is great, and Canada delivers. And New York is our closest port that where the cruise ships come, and they can drive to the cruise ship from the tri-state area. So it just has all the right features to make for a great vacation.
And where are the majority of these cruisers coming from?
You know, great question. It's a real mix. This season is kind of a trifecta in that, you know, with the exchange being so good, the fact is that the American travelers are still coming, even with what's going on, the challenges with the trade war between Canada and the U.S. So that's a real nice silver lining. But the trifecta is the fact that Canadians are absolutely traveling within Canada. And we're seeing that like we've never seen in my 40-year history in the business. Combined with the fact that Europeans are coming. Yeah.
You go ahead and finish. You're saying the Europeans are on board as well.
Yeah. So there's a whole lot more direct flights from all over Europe into Halifax, and so it makes it real easy for Europeans to fly direct to Halifax, and then they can, you know, spend a few days in Halifax and then go throughout Atlantic Canada, and there's just so much to offer.
I want to share with everybody the numbers that are coming into the ports in Atlantic Canada. This surprised even me. So Newfoundland and Labrador, they're going to host 23 cruise ships. That's 31,000 people. Halifax, 188 cruise ships. 328,000 guests to this country. St. John, there's 78 ships coming, 180,000 people there. In PEI, 79 ships, 129,000 people. And in Sydney, 230,000 passengers coming in on 110 cruise ships. I mean, I didn't realize we had that many people coming in at the ports. What does it look like? What's there for them once they get off the ships and into the province?
Well, you know what? There's so much in so many of the Atlantic Canadian ports. Of course, Halifax being the marquee port, you know, Halifax Boardwalk is arguably one of the nicest boardwalks in North America, if not even, I'd put it up against most any boardwalk in the world. And, you know, that combined with the fact that we have places like Peggy's Cove, Mahone Bay, Lunenburg, Oak Island, and then again, you go through Cape Breton and New Brunswick and PEI. There's just so many great options and features. And the people, the experience is excellent, and they rate the experience very high.
Well, not to mention the number one thing for tourists that are coming in, which is the people that live in all of those provinces. Always a friendly welcome for them. What are you hearing from your American passengers as they get off in Canada in the midst of this trade war and this rise of nationalistic pride in Canada?
Yeah, great question. You know, when we saw the American anthem being booed at hockey games several months ago, we thought, oh, here we go. This is not going to be a good tourism season. It's been quite the opposite. What's really fascinating is that the Americans that are coming, and they are definitely coming, they're coming almost with a purpose to explain their support and their love of Canada. And it's really heartwarming. We have so many great stories of the bond being strong, the relationships being strong, and our American friends and visitors really supporting and loving Canada.
Listen, if you haven't booked your summer plans already, this will definitely give you some inspiration. Dennis Campbell, President and CEO of Ambassadeurs Grey Line. Great to have you on. And again, congratulations on a great tourism season.
Thanks so much.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.